know, sometimes we get so caught up that we don't get thanks for the small things, but expect so many big things. So God, I thank you.
Who has your back when things get tough? Who has your back when life gets rough? God, knowing that God gave his son for us, the least we can do is be grateful. Lord, I thank you. Who has your
So y'all, we sitting up here having a conversation as we always do it. I'm doing this on my phone. I ain't got my camera because sometimes when you go through stuff, you really gotta start at that moment. We was watching this show earlier. It's what is it called? Colon Black and White. It's a show that was on Netflix. It was on like one season, but we just started watching it, and it made us start thinking about a lot of stuff. But I want my wife to go ahead. What you was saying, baby?
I was just saying, like, it just made me think about the fact that, and y'all excuse my hair because it's my relaxed day, I'm trying to do work. But it just made me think about how hard we have to fight people on the outside, but then we have to fight even harder with the people on the inside, the people that we love, our family members, close friends. You know, we're supposed to be there to support one another, but yet we're lying on each other, degrading each other, not wanting to support each other. You know, just you taking more than you're giving. You're being conniving. You know, just it shouldn't be that hard with the people that you're supposed to love, the people that are supposed to be there to support you. Why do we have to fight on the outside, fighting people that we don't know, but we have to fight even harder on the inside? That makes no sense to me. And sometimes, you know, I treat everybody the way I want to be treated. I'm not out here trying to use nobody, abuse nobody, lie on nobody, none of that. Because I don't want that done to me. So I treat other people the same way, but I never get that bad. And watching that show made me realize that it's like since 16 years old, the only thing I've been trying to do is make everything, pull everybody together, make everybody better. But I've never gotten that. And it just made me realize, you know, that's probably why my daddy left. Because he like, man, I'm not trying to do all of this stuff. I'm trying to do something better. I'm trying to be around people that's going to support me. It's like you don't want to keep going through the same things over and over and over again. But it's just sad when the people you're fighting, the people that you love or people that you love are going against you, and they're the ones that's supposed to be there to support you and be there to help you. And I just think it's sad. Like, it's truly sad. I get tired of people talking about, especially black people, the white man this, the white man that. Okay, what are y'all black people doing for each other? How are y'all trying to help each other grow, trying to help each other build something? Or are you hoarding it for yourself when you get it? And then the ones that are trying to help, they got people that's trying to use them, and they don't even, you know, only thing they're trying to do is be as supportive and be there for people like they, you know, like their heart is telling them to do, or like God is telling them to do, but then they're being used and abused. So then that makes it harder for the next person that they could possibly help and do great things for. It makes it harder for them to be able to help that person because they seen what this person and that person already done to them. So it's just like, it's crazy to me. And I'm just, that show just opened up my eyes to a lot of things. And y'all already know I'm working on counseling, and I have to address emotions or things that I'm feeling, or you know, just whatever comes up, because I want to be an effective counselor. I want to be an effective coach. I can't do that if I don't deal with my own issues. But that was just something that came to my mind, and I'm just like, this is crazy. Like, it's literally you fighting on the outside and inside. That's why so many people give up. That's why people commit suicide. That's why people, you know, out here hurting other people, because they're fighting too many battles and they ain't got nobody around them to help them. So when is it going to come to a point to where we're able to help one another without using them, without abusing them, or just being able to help, period? You know, when is that going to truly happen to where we're supporting one another and not bashing one another? I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I pray that one day it does.
Y'all heard her telling y'all about some of the stuff that she was how she felt about the show. And again, like I only watched like 2 episodes, and I'm like, man, I can't watch this because it just brings up like so many different memories and scenarios, and it makes you think like, man, you know, we're in 2024 right now, and I can remember years ago, like in the 90s, and you was just praying that stuff will be better in 2024. And I'm not saying stuff is better, but it's...
You mean stuff isn't better?
Yeah, stuff isn't better, but we still got a hurdle to cross. You know what I'm saying? And then, like my wife said, like when you got family, which when me and my wife got out of the military and went back home, you know, we wanted to actually embrace family because ultimately I felt like out of 100%, probably 80%, that was the reason why we got out, because we were going back home in increments and it looked great, which I'm not saying nothing is perfect, but you know, we were sold this false hope that stuff was different and it's not. You know, so that's when she said, like, you're fighting inside and outside. It's like you got your family and everybody says it's one way and you thinking it's one way, but then it's not. And then you are in front of people and talking to your family, then you end up finding out they're talking about you. And it's ridiculous. You know that people on the outside, you got to deal with issues with them, but when you fighting, trying to accommodate everybody in your family, that's a problem. When people should really accept you for who you are. Like, you know me. You should know me already. Of course, we all grow and we change and stuff like that. We're never the same, but you're supposed to have growth in your life. And you think that your family will be the people that are the closest to you that will understand that growth and make you and try to make things be better, but it's not. And then when you get older and you realize that you're still dealing with these same issues, it's saddening because you're like, man, I feel like we should be past this. And then it's worse when somebody in your family dies and people are always saying, oh, well, you know, family need to be closer, family need to be do this. And it's the same people that's saying that is the same people that got a brother or sister down the road they don't even see. How you gonna be in the same zip code or the same city with your own brothers and sisters, but you won't go see them? But when somebody die, you always saying, "Oh, family need to stick together." Y'all don't even do it when people living. So it's just a pipe dream that, you know, our people say. I can't speak for other cultures or other races, but I know for black people, it's a pipe dream. I wish it was true, but it's really not. You know, and I know I got a lot of our family that watch this, and it's not to be mean, but you know, sometimes when you have to release stuff, and then when you see certain shows and stuff like that make you feel like, God, like it's crazy. Because I don't speak on nothing that's not true. Me and my wife always try to do a lot. We try to, you know, embrace friends and family and stuff like that, but you get to a point to where you just tired. It's like, bro, I'm doing this from my heart. I'm really doing this to really bring stuff together. And then you just get talked about, or you just get judged, or this and that, when in the midst of you trying to get all this stuff together. Yeah, used and abused. Like, you just really trying to get people together, and then find out like people talking about you or this and that, and then like me and my wife, we just at the point now to where it's just like, man, whoever in my house, that's who we gonna do stuff with. We're gonna do the movies. We're gonna go do this and we're gonna do that. You know, and I love my mom to death, but you know, kind of outside of that, like, you just get tired of dealing with the same issues and you don't see no change. The only people that me and my wife feel like we can make a difference is totally right now are the people that are living in our house. And that's what we're gonna do. We're focusing on our house, we're focusing on that, because we know we gotta fight when we walk out the door and go into Walmart and be judged by people in there and people just having to deal with those type of issues. I don't wanna deal with it in my family. We got the same last name, we got the same blood. I don't feel like we should do it. Your heart and trust go together. They come from the same place. So how can I love you with the same thing I'm supposed to trust you with and I can't? That's a problem for me. That's a problem for my wife. We love a lot of people because we know that's what we're supposed to do, but I can't trust you. That's a problem because I'm supposed to be able to do that with the same thing I'm loving you with. But when I can't trust
everybody,
you, yeah,
honestly.
but
we love. Just can't trust everybody.
It's worse when it's your family.
Yeah.
But you know, just get heartbreaking for real. You know, but we just wanted to get on here because we saw that, and it was just you got to talk about it. You got to release it. You got to let people know. You know, y'all ain't. It's pretty sure somebody watch this video. You're not the only one that's dealing with it. We talk about real life stuff, and
family is like one of the important things for us. And
family.
I think that's why it affects us so much, because we're so family oriented. We always want family to be together. We always want to make sure that our children are, you know, they know their family. It's just, and we want to, you know, be around our family, but sometimes that's not, and it's not everybody. It's not every black family, because there are many black families that are close and connected, but there's so many black families out there that are not, and they're hurting. They want it, they see it, but they can't have it. And so they try to find it in other ways, and we shouldn't have to look for something that we are in. Everybody has a family. We shouldn't have to go searching for one. So, you know, you can't change anybody. You can't get mad at people for who they are. You just have to learn. You have to move on, and you have to be accepting, but you don't have to keep dealing with it. And that's the biggest thing. Don't allow yourself to keep dealing with the same things over and over and over again. We've done it. We're tired. We're not doing it anymore. If that means that I will cut everybody off except for the people in my house, I will do that, because I'm not going to sit here and keep going through the same things over and over again with people. And it's like that old saying, like, you what is it called? What is it? Oh my God, about you, insanity. That's the definition of insanity. Keep doing the same thing, expecting different results. Keep dealing with the same people, expecting different results when they haven't changed. If you know somebody has not changed, you can no longer get mad at them for what they're not doing or for how they're acting, because you already knew this. You just need to move on. Don't expect for them to change. I mean, you can expect for them to change. I'm not going to say don't expect. We expect for people to change, but we also have to realize that not everybody's going to change, and we have to be okay with that and move on with our life.
All right, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can get all our videos. I'm Brian. That one right there is Letitia.
And y'all don't talk about my hair, because I did not do my hair today, because today is school day.
It is what it is. We gonna do what we do. And my wife beautiful, so you better not just playing. But we love y'all. Stay strong together.